Albert, do you know where my phone is?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know what time the meeting starts?
I don't know.
Do you know who is coming to the meeting?
Uh, I don't know.
Albert, do you know anything today?
I know that I've said I don't know 3 times.
Well, that's a start.
But I don't know is correct English, right?
Yes, it's correct. But if you use it for every question, you might sound uninterested, unhelpful, or even a little rude.
Oh, I don't want to sound rude.
Then stay with us. Today, you'll learn 5 better responses, and the final one can make you sound much more helpful at work.
Welcome to ESP Class Podcast. Real English for real life.
Hello, English learners. Welcome to the ESP Class Podcast, where we learn real English for real-life situations.
So, Emily, should our listeners completely stop saying, I don't know?
No, I don't know is natural, common, and grammatically correct. Teaching tone, but English speakers often choose a more specific response.
Interested. A response that explains why they don't know?
Approvingly, exactly. Maybe you're uncertain, maybe you've forgotten, maybe you need time to think, or maybe you can find the answer.
All right, let's learn how to say it better.
Let's begin with the most useful alternative. I'm not sure.
That sounds softer than I don't know.
It does. Use I'm not sure when you have some information but you aren't completely certain.
Can we hear an example?
Of course. What time does the cafe close?
I'm not sure. I think it closes at 9.
Perfect. You didn't pretend to know the exact answer, but you still shared the information you had.
So instead of giving a cold answer like, I don't know, I can say, I'm not sure, but I think it closes at 9.
Exactly. It sounds softer, friendlier, and more helpful. Say it with us. I'm not sure. Sometimes you learned the information before, but you've temporarily forgotten it.
So I don't know isn't completely accurate.
Right. In that situation, say, I can't remember right now.
Can I also say, I don't remember?
Yes, both are natural. I can't remember right now emphasizes that you may remember later.
Okay, ask me an easy question.
What did you eat for breakfast yesterday?
Yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember right now.
Should I be worried about your memory?
No, yesterday was a very long time ago.
Of course it was. Repeat after us. I can't remember right now.
What if someone asks a difficult question and I need more time?
You can begin with, that's a good question.
But that doesn't answer the question.
Not by itself. It gives you a moment to think before you answer.
Interesting. Show me how it works.
Albert, what is the best way to become fluent in English?
That's a good question. I think regular listening and speaking practice are very important.
Excellent. You gave yourself time without creating an uncomfortable silence.
So this phrase can make me sound calm and thoughtful.
Exactly. It's useful in conversations, meetings, presentations, and interviews. Say it naturally. That's a good question. Now let's learn the response I promised at the beginning.
The helpful one for work?
Exactly. If you don't know the answer but can get the information, say, I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Oh, that sounds much more professional.
Yes, you're being honest, but you're also offering a solution.
Let's hear it in a workplace conversation.
Albert, do you know when the report will be ready?
I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Perfect. Now listen to the difference. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Wow, the second answer makes me sound responsible and helpful.
Exactly. You can also say, let me check, or I'll find out and let you know.
Those are useful at work, at school, or when helping a customer.
Now repeat. I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Curious, Emily. What about I have no idea?
Good question. I have no idea is common, but it's stronger and more casual than I don't know.
For example, where do all my missing socks go?
I have no idea.
Why does the washing machine always take one sock?
I have absolutely no idea.
I think the washing machine is collecting them.
That is one possible explanation. Use I have no idea with friends and in casual conversations. In a professional situation, it can sometimes sound too strong or unhelpful.
So I shouldn't say it to my manager when they ask about an important report.
Not unless you want a very interesting conversation afterward. Okay, listeners, it's time for Say It Better.
We'll give you a situation. Choose a better response than I don't know.
Situation 1. Someone asks what time a shop closes. You think it closes at 8, but you aren't certain.
I'm not sure, but I think it closes at 8.
Perfect.
Situation 2. Someone asks for the name of a movie, but you need a moment to remember it.
Let me think.
Exactly.
Situation 3. Your manager asks for information you don't have, but you can check it.
I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Excellent. If you got all 3, you're already sounding more natural and helpful. Albert, do you know where Sarah is today?
I'm not sure. I think she may be working from home.
Do you remember when she'll be back?
Let me think. I can't remember right now.
We need her feedback before tomorrow.
No problem. I'll message her and find out.
That was much better than saying I don't know 3 times.
Look at me. I'm helpful now.
You are always helpful, Albert. You just needed better phrases. Before we finish, let's take a quick tour of today's phrases.
I'm not sure. Use it when you aren't completely certain.
Let me think. Use it when you need a moment.
I can't remember right now. Use it when you've temporarily forgotten something.
That's a good question. Use it when you need time to prepare your answer.
I'm not sure, but I can find out. Use it when you can check the information.
You don't need to memorize every phrase today. Choose 2, practice them aloud, and start using them in real conversations.
Emily, do you know if this episode is finished?
I don't know.
Emily.
I'm joking. Yes, we're almost finished.
Phew. For a moment, I thought you had forgotten the entire lesson.
Here's today's community question. Which phrase will you use instead of I don't know?
You could write, I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Write one complete example in the comments. A short sentence is perfect.
If this episode helped you, subscribe to ESP Class for more real-life English conversations.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and don't worry about being perfect.
When is our next episode?
That's a good question. Playfully confident. I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Perfect answer.
Bright and cheerful. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Want to keep learning with ESP Class? Get the important phrases and notes from each episode at espclass.com. You can also find us on LinkedIn, and you can listen to the ESP Class podcast on Facebook. Wherever you join us, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep speaking. Keep learning, keep speaking. See you in the next episode.